On Weihnachten, the cold viento whispered through the streets, carrying with it the joy of the season. Santa's Sani glided silently through the crisp, starry sky, its bells ringing softly in the distance. Below, the streets were covered with a fresh layer of nieve, and each home was aglow with the warmth of Christmas. Families gathered in their living rooms, the sound of cadeaux being exchanged, and laughter filling the air. Each house was a beacon of holiday spirit, and the scent of pine and fresh cookies drifted through the streets. In a frosty sun, far from the busy town, the elves worked tirelessly. Their tiny hands moved quickly, packing colorful gifts into large sacks, each item filled with love and joy. As they worked, they hummed their favorite Christmas carols, voices rising in harmony as they whispered, Eid Milad Majid. The echo of their song spread across the snowy landscape, reaching the quiet noche where families gathered by the fire. Their faces glowed in the warmth of the flames, smiles shared as they celebrated together. In the center of the village stood an enormous elati, adorned with hundreds of twinkling lights, bringing a sparkle to the peaceful night. Santa's sleigh, led by Rudolph with his bright bee, cut through the night sky, crossing from one village to another. The sleigh passed over a cozy jewel house nestled in a valley, its windows glowing warmly. Inside, children hung their stockings by the fire, whispering their Christmas wishes. They sang Shub Christmas as their voices blended with the crackling of the kamin. The fire flickered, casting dancing shadows on the walls as families shared stories of past Christmases. The scent of roasting chestnuts filled the air, mingling with the sound of joyful laughter. Down below, in a bustling ciudad, the streets were alive with celebration. People danced around a giant Christmas tree, their feet light and quick, their voices loud as they shouted, Forahaya Christmasi! A giant arbol stood proudly in the center of the town square, its ornaments sparkling brightly in the night. Santa paused for a moment, smiling down at the festivities before continuing his journey. He flew past a quiet mesh where the branches of the trees shimmered with the weight of fresh snow, and the world seemed to stand still in a peaceful silence. In a distant Muki, far to the north, families huddled together by the fire, sharing Verhallen of love and togetherness. They raised their glasses, toasting to the season with a heartfelt Lubov i Mir. Santa's sleigh continued its journey, passing over snowy Plata, where the stars twinkled brightly above. A young girl stood beneath the sky, whispering her wishes to the heavens in Shehar, her heart full of hope. From the bustling grad to the quiet sun, Santa spread Mcha, bringing peace to every heart. In the icy Pustina, a reindeer paused to look at the glowing northern lights, its breath misting in the cold air. By morning, Christmas had reached every corner of the world. From the little clockhuis in the countryside to the towering Pervot peaks, joy filled the world. People in every ciudad welcomed the day with songs of unity, shouting, Bulldog Karachoint, and spreading cheer wherever they went. Christmas had arrived, not as just a day, but as a season of love, peace, and joy. It was a time to reflect, to share, and to remind ourselves that the spirit of Christmas is shared in every huis, every dill, and every lingua.
Lobo, you're too rough with my patience.